and ducking them, right? And I'm going on support tickets, and they're losing the war with the queue when they go into different queues and talking to customer support. So it just makes it really challenging, which is fun because I like challenges, you know. When they got like only 2 or 3 people in the game, they get schooled. And the best part, Santa, when they get schooled because they only have a couple people in the game, I know they're not liking that. They're having a hard time keeping up with the Q dodges. They're getting pissed off. They're like, why am I hating on this guy? You know? And then when they finally play me, they're like, dang, I don't like getting beat by him, right? So it's pretty much the end of the loser on purpose people. I mean, they can keep being relentless and everything, but they're just fighting against themselves. I see them wolves away.
Yeah, on the moon though.
You expert. Oh, dude, I have a new build. I have a sick new build. I went back to double tenacity and fleet footwork, and I get Zeal, Moonstone, and boots. And then I'm upgraded the Zeal to like the really long range shooter. Like I had misfortune going. That you're cheating. You're basically cheating, Jim. You run around. Like I mean, I had someone complain about my build because it's that powerful. It's like all you do. You're like a long range. You're like an 80 niddly. They can't miss.
A lot of people complain about your builds, Jim.
Senna, man, he's still alive. Yeah, dude. That's why we want you to be alive. You're like your jokes are like badass. You're a badass joker, dude. Like if Jack Nicholson wasn't alive, I'm sure you could be
my 200th Manager game season. Easy.
Oh, cool. Oh my god. Oh, I came up with a game show. Okay, you want to hear my game show? It's the best game show ever. I can't even tell you what the name of the game show is because I have to copyright it. But it goes like this. You know how Jeopardy works? Now imagine Jeopardy. That's like a popularity contest. Whoever like answering it right only gives you half the money. The person who answers the funniest thing that everybody like cheers for gets like a full amount of the money. And if you get both of them, you get 1.5, right? But if everybody boos you, you lose the money, even if you're right, you know. And then what happens is there'll be like a round where like people in the crowd have been like answering it like funny things on the crowd on paper like and getting upvoted like on the thing. Like the funniest one will be allowed to, there'll be like the top 3 funny guys or 5 will be able to stand up and heckle people, like one of the people up in the thing, and if they don't respond to the heckling right and everybody cheers for him, the heckler takes their place and he goes up to the stage like yeah, and then, I don't know, I think it'd be awesome. Like it'd be like okay, and the returning champion, who's been here for three different times, has a grand total of like $12,000 and hasn't got a single question right. It's always. Oh my god, I'm gonna go play some Street Fighter 2. I hope no one beats me up here. That's how you get beat up.
Like fucking bar fights are nothing. Arcade fights are where it's at.
Yeah, dude.
People like you. What the fuck? Then they have to right by the plane, where like 2 inches beside each other, hitting buttons. Like just punch them in the face.
I mean, it's all fun and games until the person you're playing against throws a fireball at you. Who throws real fireballs? I'm not trained for this. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like, come on. No, I don't remember anybody at a single time. I mean, there might have happened. I don't remember it. Like, there's no one being mean there. Not one person being mean. I just found a dime. I can buy enough gasoline to get like 100 feet with that. I'm gonna hold on to that dime.
Yeah, I'm losing on purpose, people.
How do you know?
Look at Cled.
Oh, you got a Cled? Oh yeah, no one plays Cled except losing on purpose people.
And look at his name.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Look at their jungler name of Animal X, RX.
I don't know. That guy's Serpibia. Is he making fun of that one supplement, the Superba? I don't know.
We got their one tricks out here too.
How many? Oh, dude, look at their. Yeah, they are lose our purpose people because look at their mastery points. They like to match up mastery. They must be buying accounts with mastery points now. They're probably paying a good money on that. So let's make them like ban their accounts. I'm gonna call report them if they're afterwards. Give too many mastery points. I'm just gonna report you for having mastery points. That way I don't have to compete with everybody, right?
Exactly.
Dude, I'm having a good time. We played X-Men. I have my laptop has all the arcade games on it, and I bust it out anywhere I go with like people who like don't mind losing their job for a little bit. And like I was playing X-Men with this one guy I really like at the gym, and and we like came up with that thing. One of the funny things that we come up with. Oh yeah, like I hit the you know how the credit button is. Yeah, you just hit the credit button. I gave him like 200 lives. He's like, you just made me immortal. You gave me 200 lives. I'm like, nah. I just gave you 200 lives. That means you can die 200 times. Like, And they said like it'll be funny if there's like if there's like a battle like an X-Men battle where it's like guy like haha you cannot defeat me. I have 1,000 lives. And it'd be like I just have to kill you 1,000 times. And it'd be like so shocked they're like the other guy will kill him right there. And like, that's one.
Yeah.
Murdered by
And then
words.
one of the arcade will start. They'll be like, "Wait, where are the other 1,000?" And they all run out, and then I'm the champion.
Oh man. Dude, I'm just really stoked. Oh, well, that's man, dude. I
I
almost
think
shot.
these are on purpose people going right in.
Oh yeah. I'll speed you up.
Let's go. Oh, I hit another one.
Leave it the cleaver. Oh, get a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I tagged her. I'm a illusionary.
I can't miss cleavers.
Do we have a Niddly and me? We have double Niddly. Do we have AP Niddly and AD Niddly? Niddly.
I picked up a good kill there. We take bro.
Oh yeah. Blues on purpose be like, oh damn, we have to hard it later. Like that's the best part is like the blues on purpose people like when they are there.
And yeah, so Newly's probably with them because always our jump there.
Uh,
And ADC. Oh yeah, this is a tree.
oh, dude, I'm a freaking like. I could actually smited that. I must stole the blue buff. Like oh, dude, my new build is badass. So I'm back. I realized why unflinching is the superior one. It's because it got 10% slow resist and 10% like when you're 10% slow resist and 10% tenacity. What has happened is like it's like a multiplicative effect a little bit. Okay, that guy's nowhere near me. That's losing on purpose, people. Would not be near me. I got tagged so hard with that.
Oh, okay, that's back. Oh no, he's fucking doesn't get by anything. Why am I being lagging?
Cause he's hacking. Answer your question. This guy's hacking. Why am I lagging? Oh, cause I'm hacking. He's hacking. I guess I confused him and me hacking. Like, well, like when I did a report, one of my reports to like Riot was like, oh, and because I'm sending them death threats. I mean, they sent me death threats. Dear Riot support,
The truth's been revealed.
I'm sending them.
That's why they sent the losing purpose against us.
So you guys
Gave Riot death threats.
So you gotta stop sending everybody death threats, man. Like, it's getting old. Like no one's believing you. Like, you send out people death threats and don't act on them, Jim. You know, they're gonna stop like believe. It's like bluffing, man. It's like, you know.
Bro, dude, try to throw it up.
Dude, I'm missing all my shots. Oh, Zeal. Take it easy on that Cled. You got a pickaxe.
Oh, that's yeah, he's there. He thought he could out-hack me.
To be honest, it's really noisy out. Like I know the loser on purpose. People really like to be creepy about their. Oh, oh! To me, that's like an off-angle shot. I feel pretty good about that. No, this would be a good niddly gank. Oh, that was good. Hit the flash, you know? Nunu's here. Nunu's by mid Raptors.
Dude, what the fuck? He just invisible, dude. I love it. I thought they fixed that thing, like a patching. What did he level up off of again, Riot? Nunu's death? Do the mate's death give him XP too?
I want a champion that levels up when my allies die next to me. Oh, they should make a champion like your ultimate gets more powerful the more allies die next to you.
Oh man.
You team up with a Rise and you just sacrifice them into their fountain.
I don't know, like, if they're, like, trying to go on a protest or something, but, like, I don't know how people can actually get paid for allowing shit like that on live servers. Like, how do they look at Kled and see, yeah, this chance balance, he's on a good spot right now, let's just keep him like that. Like, how are they seriously doing that with a straight face? Like, these fuckers, they're bronze for people that do the balancing.
I know, really. They should hire me like yesterday.
Like, they're just gonna nerf something, they're just gonna fucking buff shit that they want to play in their bronze 4 game. And this nerf shit that beat their ass in the game that they won 0-10 in.
What they do is they buff stuff that they're gonna sell skins for. Like buff by like administration.
Dude, Senna's getting another fucking skin. Well, she got like fucking 7 skins in 1 year, and Mundo hasn't gotten a fucking skin in like 4 years.
You get your skins off other champions by killing them with a cleaver. Fiddlestick's gonna do. Oh, Fiddlestick's gonna buff. I wish Fiddlesticks got a skin like KD or Star Guardian Fiddlesticks. That'd be awesome. Uh-oh, guess who's gonna die no matter what? Because you say, Soraka, you're right. No, I'm wrong. She must have healed. Who never thought Soraka has a heal? Uh-oh, Morgana. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Morgana was just very bold there. She just walked up and like, I'm gonna straight use my ult, whether you like it or not. And I'm like, I kind of like it. Hey, baby, liking those chains you got. Dude, there's a freaking giant bee down here. I think it's a murder hornet. Oh, I nearly cast that.
If I get rich and I have like 10 acres of land, I'm gonna have bees exterminated.
Oh, dude, killer bees on your land? That'd be like as good as dog.
I'm gonna have fucking like electrified oxygen. So like as soon as they fly in, they get fucking killed instantly.
Oh.
No bees are gonna be allowed in my fucking presence.
But what happens if the bees were nice bees?
There's no such thing as a nice bee. They all have fucking and or all deserve death.
That's a trick question. But you can use guard bees, you know, so like if people come and want to eat your lawn,
Nah,
and they
report every species.
and they think they can eat, they can think they can eat your fruit that's just laying there on the ground. And this, there'll be like a murder hornet right there for
I'm
them.
gonna kill like, and I'm gonna have like if I see a bee in my house, I'm gonna shoot it.
I've seen people do
It's
that
gonna be a
before.
big ass
No,
bullet
like,
hole in
no,
my wall,
dude, no lie.
and then
That's
like
I've my
someone comes over to like, yo, how'd that get there? I shot a bee.
my friend's grandfather. I saw him do it in person. He shot a wasp against this wall, like just his porch. He just freaking shot it with like a handgun. Like, gee, man. Like, I guess that's what you do when you used to be like
Bees don't deserve to have a life.
Jeez.
I can live without bees. I don't think stinging me. And
I
I can
don't
also
want.
live without needles, so you can do anything with a needle.
That's cool.
Thing that's small and pointy, just that has to, and that hits. Oh my god, I'm getting killed, ganked again.
I
This
didn't
is
aim
like the
proper.
what 8,000th time.
I aimed so improperly. It was like the worst proper there was. Improper. Oh, up and gunners down. I got the plate. I got that plate and left. Sure, I didn't get. I didn't get. I didn't get. I could have got Soraka if I'd have aimed properly, but I didn't. I was like shooting from the hip.
Oh, is that right, Jim?
Look at this build I got going on here, man. Tell me this is not a build. It's just straight.
Since I'm in the prison routine, you're up at 6 or by 6, not away. So if I go to bed late, it's fine.
It's good to get good sleep, yeah.
I'm fuck sleep. I'm gonna go to bed at 12.
I think about the
I
wrong
need
thing.
Mandu. I need Mandu points. Dude, my computer blue screen today when in the morning. I thought, oh shit, time to go to prison. But then it worked again. So I'm like, fuck, can't go.
I like your prison routine, man. I really do. Cool thing.
Dude, I thought about this years ago. I'm like, because years ago I'm like, dude, I'm not good at anything online. But shit, I can beat up. Steal some of their demo.
I want to die super hard here. She just freaking flashed me. Oh, I wasn't expecting the Morgana flash. I like that Morgana flash fall.
I'm gonna get my Bonnie from Jack. Cause I thought about that years ago. I'm like, oh shit. And maybe if I worked out, maybe that's the natural talent I have. Can't knock it till you try it.
Good idea. I really I like it.
So,
Exercise,
so
because you're gonna be training under the #1 Cobra Kai instructor in the world, dude. Like #1
fuck,
Shotokan guy in the world.
where's that ignite? You have Gore Drinker already? The fuck?
You'll be like more badass than Johnny Lawrence really fast, because you already are.
I'm gonna be training fucking beast training for like at UFC. I'm gonna be getting like 300 pounds. I'm gonna be getting muscle mass huge. 300 pounds, jack, fuck.
Oh, dude, I derped that shot so freaking hard. I could hit all 4 of them right there, but I hit none of them. My ults have been super derp. Super derpy. Super derp. She waved me off and then went in. She's like, don't go in there. That's where I'm going to end.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, you guys didn't believe me when I said I'm gonna get Mundo to 1 million.
I pretty much I had high hopes whenever you got like Sheriff Beaver's account.
I'm like, you're like, it's like, oh shit, shit's going down.
He can't not. People are like,
Can't not stop me
dude,
anymore.
when you're gonna be like top 25 in NA, people will be like, dude, you got your account back and you leveled
Dude,
up from scratch.
I'm literally looking at all the like on the mastery site. All the only NA Mundo active Mundo players are fucking Evan the Johnson and Evan's dad.
Yeah.
Those are the only active Mundo players with millions of points on the NA. It's so fucking stupid. So I'm gonna be the other one. Report people for not liking Mundo. Report this lag. Holy fuck.
Dude, or
Like I clicked W and it waited 3 seconds to go off. I'm about to get a tower. Bud's missing, by the way.
oof. Yeah, Clay, he induced the flash out of J.C. I need food and potassium after this one though. We'll take a 5-minute break after this one, okay? Like, I want to get rapid fire cannons, so I will.
You're on my face, kid. You're not good enough to be on my level.
You want it leveled? I'll level you. With my cleaver.
Threw a couple cleavers at that jack wagon.
Dude, my one friend.
Dude, I just play Mundo so much. I have like every situation planned to
Yeah.
fucking muscle mass people.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that with Senna too. Oh, it was a back. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna defend him out of mana. I'm gonna be here, you know.
Yeah, I just don't get Evan. Like I expected him to with 12 million points to built like every item in the game on Mundo.
But the thing, what actually happens with him is he doesn't want to use flash for active items.
I don't use Flash. Flash is stupid on man, dude. What's a stupid little blink gonna do with a big ass tank? I picked the perfect spells for the way I play them.
Ooh, this Morgana. I like this Morgana. She's very spicy. Oh,
Yeah.
our jungle's dead. That means
She had a bunch of points.
our jungle's dead. That means red buff is mine. I haven't hit a red buff by the dead jungler.
I feel like I'm gonna get doubled.
There's three guys in the middle, so that's a possibility. I've unsealed teleport, so I'm gonna get back after I take a red. I think I might get Locket at this point. This is actually
going Kled? You wanted to fight me, so why were you trying to run? You engaged on me and then tried to run? No, that's not how that works.
I'm on the bot lane. What not?
There's a 5K over here.
Was that Baron that gets killed?
Dude, Jace, you can't be any more useless. Oh, Jace. You can't be any more useless.
Come on, man. I'm just shooting a tower to death. I hear Clyde coming from. Anything else for that guy? Here goes this guy.
Dude, the ultimate prison routine is eating fucking food that you don't like to eat. So I gotta start like shoving things that are good in my face.
Dude, beans are really good protein and what would be like potassium.
I'm full of
If you make you'll really hate this, but like, if you make a salad and put beans in with it, it's like having a chicken salad. It's freaking awesome.
I'm gonna be 50-0 UFC with. I'm gonna be like, yeah, the key to winning in life, guys, is to never eat a salad. That's a true fact. I never eat a salad ever.
Peas are good
Never
though.
eat salad. Work out. Get a million Mandu points. Play some Fortnite. Just and yeah, work out some more.
Everybody's missing. It's like what they call iceberg central.
They got like 3 men.
Dude,
Yeah, people up here.
this build is so freaking disgusting, dude. And I just like I said fast. I go more places to get more wraith. Oh man, this is disgusting.
I blame Jace.
I have 76 wraiths in 20 minutes. That's like almost a 4 per. Like that's a really good pace for like this early.
True.
Oh, he's gonna get me. I need help. Oh, dude. Oh, too late. Oh, that's too late for that guy, man. Wow. For like, what is this? Bronze? We're playing slow queue bronze, and they're doing that kind of crazy flash stuff. That's
This is gold.
this is not
I'm
this.
gold 3.
Oh, this is gold? Really? I can see that in gold.
Yeah, I'm mid gold.
Dude, this build is badass, dude. Why is my computer like? Oh, probably my computer. Probably random particulars making a million particles in the background. Hmm.
How they get the fuck? They're not losing, right?
I don't know. Why is she complaining about being a level behind at like 21 minutes? It's like saying, it's
The
like
gang, come on.
saying level behind in 21 minutes is like saying, hey, uh, when I left on vacation, the person that left with me on vacation wasn't right next to me still. It's like a long time, you know.
There's not more goners up here.
Oh, there's 3 guys coming to your left. You run north right now.
I
There's
want to
you're getting 5 man right now. You're getting 5 man right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Where's the 5 man? I'm going in.
We're going in too, man.
Actor. With the hunky backhander. And made Soraka flash.
There is no 5 man left.
Soraka no flash.
Dude, I not only hit Jinx, I made
Oh,
Shrock like flinch, so she went north when she should have been run south. I can't help what people say, man. You know, that's how I go, man. What people say is what they say. It has no bearing on me, man.
gonna piss Nilly off by taking her camps.
She doesn't get mad, no. I took her all her camps. Take her red. If she's gonna die and be behind, just take her red. She doesn't need it.
Alright, took her.
She's saying I'm behind, and it's like, why should I even like? I'm not the carry anymore, so don't. You might as well take all my camps. You know, you took my camps now. You might as well keep taking them all. She's just strategizing. She's not complaining. All right, come here. Let's get in here. Don't hit the blast plant. Don't hit the blast plant. Don't hit the blast plant.
I walked into the trash. I got Roid Rage Eternal. Look, they're all low as fuck over there. Yeah, that's a triple kill if you ulted them.
I don't have all. I have ult in 18 seconds. I hit someone with. I double killed someone with. I freaking double killed someone with. Oh. with a Q earlier today.
Dude, why is that extended range?
Wait, did she just get all her health back in one shot? Like, what the heck? Sorry. I was trying. This build is disgusting, dude. This is a straight disgusting build. I mean, like super disgusting. I'm moving right now. I'm moving at 443 with a long range attack that it scales with like my how many wraiths I have. Let's go where I want. And I have double tenacity on top of it.
Okay.
And when I attack stuff, I go to 485 because like Senna has this thing where she just gets faster when she shoots stuff because they have to put 13 passives on everybody, all the new champs. What's this guy doing? Whoa, that was a combo. Get off me.
Going in.
Going in, 100, yeah, 100.
I'm going on Starcraft. I hate that bitch.
I'm gonna shit in these guys because like I auto anybody that's within your range. I like to leave a sock around now. I can kill my guys more often. These guys bear no resemblance whatsoever to a loser on purpose people. To be honest.
They are. We just fucking know.
Yeah, because sometimes when they get really far behind, they just pretend like, ah, we're just.
Maybe they're just fucking not up to the task right now.
Yeah, they bear like right now. They bear no resemblance whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It is low
doing
elo.
recruits.
Yeah. Well, it happens. It might be like because we've been dodging and ducking all day. I've been like just hitting every random queue, quitting queues, jumping queues, and yeah. And I
Crazy old gym.
basically I ratcheted up my like intensity of my report tickets to Riot. I said, dude, I'm planning on suing them. Hope you keep the what is it like the thing around.
Pop back.
I'm gonna die here. Maybe or not. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Gotta keep running. Gotta keep running. Keep running. Oh, dude, I should hit that. I deserve to die now, but I don't.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. Wow, dude, that's like a highlight. I have so many highlights today. See, like the double tenacity is really like a kick in the nuts because I'm already faster. Oh, I finally caught up to him. It's like catching up with the Xerath, and then he throws a stun at you. Oh yeah, I forgot you had stun. Like, it's like I caught up with you. Well, you know what? Your CC lasts 0.5 seconds. You keep running. And I can just run up the towers and just shoot them. And if they come at me, I just run to another tower and shoot them. They're so slow to cycle. This is actually really sick. My range? What's my range of my auto? 720 attack range? That's pretty good, right? Plus whatever like, I have on this. This give me anything. Get 100. It's like 720 plus 150 attack units. Like my autos are 800 and wait, I can't even do math. 870 attack range for my autos. And so I'm running around like really crazy fast, and I'm hitting things from 870 away. I'm basically 80s. I turned this guy into 80s Xerath. I mean, 80s Nidalee. Oh wait. Let's see if Fiddlesticks one's in. Cool guy. All right. We have to like make them guess, you know. So. Alright, so. Bump, bump, ba-dee-dee-dum, ba-dee-dum, Oh, anyway. Alright. Alright, oh, but this is random particular. I've actually spawned so many particles that they go slow. Like, I mean, the particle effects, you can't even, like, really make them out. Oh, I could probably do this, and it'll probably be okay. I have multi-particles. The multi-particles bear no resemblance to each other, which means that, like, they're basically irrelevant. You know, multi-particle becomes irrelevant. I'll be right back. I'm rushing. Let me pound some potassium. Oh, game. Oh. And we have done. That was a. Someone messaged me. Well, I hope it's not like I want to be in the game now. Oh, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure T-Ben's like losing on purpose. He's like he gets obsessed over my like people doing weird stuff on my stream. So I'm pretty sure T-Ben's the loser on purpose person. So I'm not really sure. He says signs of it, you know.
An insider.
Yeah, we get a couple of those. No big deal. Like right now, but we like I said, when they're obsessed over me because I preach love and that like people should man up and be cool and help people, then like they're saying people should hurt each other and like not like each other. I'm not really jamming with that.
Yeah, dude, I have 200.
I want to say touche, douche, but I'm not gonna do that. The inner insult has to go away. Yeah. They might be making fun of your weed smoking if it's losing on purpose. People remember they make the names based on our guys. Like they're really obsessed with us. I don't care about them. I like to keep a track of who they are, so it helps me report them. I really like. The Bible says, "Don't care about your enemies. They're know nothings, nothings that don't matter. Then nameless nothing. They change their name all the time. So by definition, they don't. They're whatever. They got no names, man. Wait, the reason you stand by your name, you don't change your name all the time.
Oh, fuck, yeah. First
Cause you
one I said it today. First one I see, he got so abandoned him.
what? Mordecai? Oh, is the patch out yet? When the patch? When's the patch come out? We'll start banning more. So he has like teleport for a walk, 9% extra speed.
Extra gang fight with 10 more cards.
So I'm gonna plant blueberries. To plant blueberries in the yard, they're nice little bushes and stuff. I know we have deer around here, so it probably won't last. But like to plant blueberries, you have to freeze the blueberries for like 2 weeks, so they pretend it's been winter, uh, and then you can plant them. Oh man. All right, I'll some potassium in me. Let's see here. Got some forks.
Yeah.
Good way potassium is just hit the. I need protein too, so just hit this beans.
Yeah, Jim. Gotta get that potassium.
Hitting that potassium. Dude, I just got pulled over by the bit. I got pulled over by the potassium. I thought I was speeding. I said, "My dude, literally got pulled over by the police one time, and they said, you know, your windows are too dark."
Yeah. And
I told them they're factory. I said, "Oh, I'm just pulling people over because they might do drugs." I'm like, "Well, that's nice of you and everything, but
yeah, stop doing drugs, Jim.
I said, if you want to search my car, go right ahead. I have nothing to hide." And my car's like filled with trash. Cause I was disorganized at the time. I mean, still am, but I was disorganized. And he's like, "Nah, that's okay." He's like, "Okay, no, thank you."
Jim, your car is still full of trash.
It is, man. Like when you're like a professional, like you have stuff to do. You don't have time to like just clean your car all the time. I toss like wrappers from like Burger King and McDonald's back there. Then when I clean my car, I just throw them on the trash and get them on. You know, it's all one fell swoop.
Ah, Jim, fuck them all, alright? My team sucks and all that.
One at a time. One at a time.
Oh my fuck. No. Now I lost, man.
Okay.
Are you gonna win, Jim? Jim, you're ADC.
What the hell? How'd that happen? Don't tell me that.
Yeah, your role is ADC.
Well, I'm supporting mid lane right now.
Damn, Jim. Yeah, you gotta get that gold, but yeah.
All right.
I guess.
I'll be down bot lane in a second.
Jim, you should have ganked me. Jim
What,
ganked me.
there's like a misfortune out of nowhere. What's a misfortune? You want me ganked? If you get him under tower, I mean, like, I can.
Yeah, I'm under tower, Jim.
I'm scaring the shit out of him right now.
I'm bringing this guy under tower, Jim, for you.
Uh-oh. Oh, dude.
That's a lot of damage, level 1.
Should have been a little bit like, I don't know.
I was on tower waiting for you, Jim.
No, I don't have teleport to get in my lane. Ugh.
I'm coming up for you to get gold.
This guy doesn't take damage. Which was nice because then I just farm more things off of him. Alright. Tag. Get back in the ring, man, dude. Get off the top lane. Alright. I'm just gonna open the game up with like, my guy's not like walking. That was a weird gank. Like, there's like 3 people bot lane now. I'm not sure what to do with that gank. I'm just gathering my like, getting the lane.
Jim, him, I killed him. He got mad or something.
Cool.
It's all part of the plan.
That's alright. That's alright, man. Well, it's not a big deal. I'm
The
just.
gank makes him lose. The gank that he gave makes him lose morale.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know what? They actually might be honestly fighting. You know, this might be an actual like division. Like they're complaining about like each other. Like, dude, it's Jim, man. You can't stop him. Like, you have to stop Santos. He's the only person that stops. Can't stop him. And they're getting mad. They're like, I think they're melting down. I think this is like the beginning and the end. They're gonna start to realize, damn. Wait, we were making fun of this guy who was actually good, and we could have been friends in pro gaming together. Wait, we just threw our chance to have millions of dollars because we wanted to like hurt the guy. You know, it's like, okay.
Nah, that's what they're fighting against. They're like, oh shit, that makes sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell. They could have totally been friends. I mean, we invited them. Like, I remember we met them because we were like randomly inviting people, and they like, oh, who are you? You're a bunch of people from Silver, and it's like, and then they
oh, I'll play.
These bunch of people from Silver is like kicking their asses while they're losing on purpose. And maybe they weren't actually diamond. Maybe they inflated their things by win trading or something, you know. But either way, it's like I want to be nice to everybody. I don't know why these guys didn't want to be nice to me. I mean, you know how it goes, you know. Bye. I'm gonna stop there.
You know, I fucked him up. Yeah, I know the strats. I know, man. I know everything.
Dude, that guy just freaking hooked up. There are 3 people down here again. Like they don't want me to even CS because sending people down here nonstop. Well, maybe Pikachu gets some. No? Oh. Dude, he has 29. Great CS, Jar Jar Binks. Dude, I think our jungler might be actually legit like a non-loser on purpose person, and that's what's frustrating. Since they do so many dodges, I can make them dodge so many times earlier that like they're missing a man or two, right? And they're all their perfect piece of their puzzle, which we sometimes beat anyway, it just isn't there. So like they're just feeling they're just barely losing, which is like the worst feeling ever. No, they're they trained to losing all the time. They should be used to it by now, you know. Is anybody with the AP on their team? Quite literally nobody has AP on their team. So I'm gonna get I don't know. I gotta get that, you know. And then
guys on my ass, which I did. What a broken champ! I wish I knew how long his ult was. I just wish it tells me.
Well, they know. They run those hacks to tell you the cooldowns right off the bat.
Start to play on the fucking Chinese. Get some good.
A lot of their plays are based off of my cooldown timer. So it's like, oh, is that guy gonna jump?
Click on it, like, oh, Mordekaiser just fucked you. His ult's here. That's fucking 3 years. Oh, at least fucking know how long I have to run around.
What's the heck this guy doing?
While he has bonus stats, fucking me.
Oh, dude, that guy hit hard. Oh, dude, he has a bunch of kills.
Fucking isolated.
They have 6 kills bot lane, but we only have 2 deaths.
Fuck yeah.
But whatever. I'm like. That's alright. Here comes Jar Jar Binks again. Well, this is alright. Well, this is no big deal. It might be. I really do think it is the loser on purpose. People, like, these guys all have the same name and everything, and they're based off of what you do, you know. So.
Huh?
They're all weed. All their names are weed names.
So,
Uh, I don't know.
that's based off of me.
Uh-oh. They had names based off of buckwheat before. Remember Evan's dad? It's weird.
I don't know. Probably someone else that saw that show.
All right, they're just feeding bot lane, man. Well, that was interesting.
But
Oh, that's bot. Cause they just sent people down to die, man. Oh, please okay. Losing lanes. Whatever.
broken ass in pay to win. He just steals my stats and takes them. He's flashing. Yeah. Steals my stats. How long is it?
Okay, I'll just report. They're losing on purpose, people. So what they do is they lose on purpose, and then they go, "Are you trolling?" and stuff like that. What's your build? What's this build? You know. There's quite literally been 4 in my lane non-stop, basically. There's always 3 in my lane non-stop. Every time the wave crashes, and the people are ending. Like I died twice, and somehow my enemy laners have like have 8 kills. You know. What is it? Vigo's using predator boots to die faster in the bot lane. Ugh. Yeah, I like ADC better than AP because of like it makes my diversity of my build look a little bit better.
I just fucked that
Did
misfortune.
he just flash ult this guy. All right. This looks like a guardian angel type of game. Hmm. Oof, that's a lot of gymnastics to get 1 kill. I wonder if anybody I wonder if anybody at Rift. What's his name? He does a truck ton of damage. Fellas does a truck ton of damage. Where's the squishies? Because he has lethality, but you'll be fine. Mhm. That's a messy build. She lose on purpose. Oh, this is hyper in it, man.
Fucking morons!
Don't type it. No, don't type anymore. They're trying to bait you into losing, right? They're bait you. That's their whole plan is to get you banned. I mean that's. They, no, no, really, please don't. You can remember Jesus says not to. They're all out war, dude. Like they know I'm beating them, so they're trying to attack you. Don't. The way to win the war is not to fight back with hate.
The war is to kill them all.
No. That's what they want. That's what the devil wants you to do is hate your fellow man and stuff. You can't do that, man.
I'm gonna win the war the right way.
No,
Kill them all.
Jesus knows. No, you don't do that, man. You don't do that, no.
Make them all not able to stand.
No. Just, if you want to, you can pray for that. God does curse people. Like there's a
pray for their non-existence.
Okay, you're allowed to do that. You definitely are allowed to do that. They're fighting against God. I mean, I'm just trying to tell them the way of love, and they're like, hey, we hate God. You know, it's just the blame game and stuff. You know, but like I think like it's better not to hate. You're supposed to like call for blessings on your enemies and stuff, because you know everybody can turn around. You don't want anybody to really just get destroyed. I mean, in your heart, sometimes you do that, but it's not right. You know, you want them to like, turn around. You know, the thing is, like, I just don't understand where they get it in themselves that they're so right. That they're so right and love's so wrong. You know, it's like, oh, because like, I don't know. Dude. My guy's not shooting, dude. That's like laggy as crap, dude. There you go.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Oh, that's Murder Kaiser? I have to stay like a million miles away from Murder Kaiser.
I just fucking clapped that Kaiser.
She's lag hacking me. I'm trying to like attack her, and my guy's like walking in circles and stuff.
More lag hacking me too. And not surprised that they're on the same team.
Oh, he got smacked.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
You see, he like when you killed him, he didn't slide. He kind of like just skipped along there. That's indicative of a hack. You know, like oh. I think we fall back to Rift.
Always.
Oh wow, that red buff looks really tasty. I mean, like, I hate to say it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Look at Rift. Let's see a Rift. Let them have the red buff. It'll maybe stall their jungler enough, you know.
Stall their jungler with the red buff.
It's like you know how some of the I think some of the old outlaws when they were.
Yeah, I got that.
Dude, when some of the old outlaws would rob a bank and they're getting chased by everybody, they would just throw cash out behind them. It's like she's zoning me with her ult, dude. What the hell? That's not gonna be good for me. Dude, that's not gonna be good for me. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
What the fuck was that?
I'm not looking, dude. Like I heard there was a battle back there, and I'm running, and then like
Don't look.
I shoot behind the back.
That's a bad fucking muscle memory.
It is, but it's kind of fun to do too.
I wonder we're stuck down here.
311? 311? Okay, how about I just get this? Oh, get that. And then, oh, a BFF sword. Let's go.
Fucking shoot first, aim later.
My boss has this saying. He says, make sure, what is it? Make sure once, cut twice.
Fuck.
Dude, I love working with the people my boss is so lackadaisical that he has to like sometimes put discipline back into people, and I take it all out of him. I love my boss.
Wow.
What's going on there? Looks like death. I don't know what's going on here, but like I shouldn't be here. That's what should be going on. Oh, oh, that's not gonna good at all. Oh, that was terrible, terrible. Dude, their Jar Jar has 100 kills.
100 kills.
I mean, like, I almost call them Jar Jar Kinks. No, I have like I have horrible mental energy going on down there, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Roll 42. Get it away. Someone kill me. You run away. Oh god.
Okay. No bills, it's just up there.
Oh god. Cool. That's like oh, that's our first dragon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself a stopwatch. Some up here. Oh, that's crazy. The surprise is there.
Yeah. Jungle Gap.
Yeah, they always do. It's always a jungle gap because like, and it's more than just a jungle gap. It's like a fixed
True.
rigged
There's
game
one.
gap. Yeah. What is that? Oh, that's what's bothering me. Freaking like a 10-foot like freaking USB cable. Like I keep like unbalancing on. All right, I'm coming. Right, remember all AFK. I mean,
Yeah,
grab that wave.
yeah.
Grab that wave and cycle back down to here. Okay. Grab that wave and cycle back down the mid.
Nah, they're gonna come to me anyway.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna try and take out the tower.
I'm gonna take out there for now.
No. You want to cycle? Trust me on this one. Never mind. They're just inning. Who was that just inning? Pikachu? I was hella in it.
Julio's farming jungle.
Yeah, they're losing on purpose. You know, it's a Baron buff and they're like farming like. You should really be remember that's I didn't start the Baron. They make fun. Oh shit! I got hit with one Kaisa. I thought they patched that.
They did. One Kaisa, that's all I heard.
I got hit with like one Kaisa bullet and it just clocked me. I know she's
Happened.
next.
I love the Korean.
I didn't quite get to Guardian Angel. I can get there now. Alright.
Walked in there, got a 5-man W. Oh, there we go. Two flashes. Vigar with. Oh shit, Vigar into? What the fuck was that? He just walked on into the cage.
No, he did. They've been ending the whole game. They ended my lane over and over again. That's why. You see, Aphelios has like 19 kills. He didn't get him off of me.
Wow.
They gave him like they had like 9 kills and I gave him 2. You know. So we just report them all as cheating. Just real fast and I'll make note of this one for the guys, the crew. see here. Let's just see. Cheating. Random sub. I have to give them this stupid one. It's like blah 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 blah. Supposed to be.
Not mastery points though.
Oh yeah, we're fine, bro. But you. Alright, so we're getting this thing. Alright. And for a second. Oh, I need to look at the game. What the game ID was that one. Nice. Okay, so we don't get to see the game ID. Oh, okay. Big deal. Too late. I love this app, man. This is funny. Oh, they dodged because oh, they dodged. Okay. They always say what? I mean that's like their catchphrase. I mean, if they want to make it it's like not obvious that they're losing on purpose, they should like invent new words like, oh, that's dubious, or like, hey, what's going on, or like, I'm questioning like the statement that is presented to me. Like they're always like, what? They're like what? Like a broken record. Uneducated because they say this like they don't have like what's it called, they don't like I think that I don't know, it's hard to say who they are, like we know they're losing on purpose. When you start speculating who they are, you start looking like a tool a little bit, but like, you know, it's I'm not gonna go there then, so but all right, let's go. Stack some mastery. All right. Oh man, that cable is gonna kill me if I don't like mitigate that. I like mid man, dude, because you're like right there, like take your CS and your farm and stuff. Mm. I feel like this weekend's gonna be balling. I love like these long extended fights. They're my favorites. We got 2 wraiths already. Lord, I am prepared to go. I get the one that was in the stand. Like, Zerath knew he was boned when he was in the bush. I just stood there. I didn't do. I didn't auto. I didn't chase him. I just stood there when the other guys closed in. I was like, it's pretty. I should have spammed master or something. It would have been funnier. But I think just standing there doing nothing is funny because like, okay, you're standing there. Yeah, you know you're screwed when the guys just stand there. Like, there's nothing you can do. Standing here. I'm I'm standing here. It's the Joe Pesci.
Dude, this lag, bro. It's completely fucking me. Jumps onto me and I just fucking leg too slow to react.
I wasn't backing. I thought I was backing. Like, why would he teleport? Why would he even back? Like, he got longsword.
Dude, this guy's fucking leveled up. Oh, I just get all this bonus damage.
Why back? Alright, well, I'm not gonna complain too much. That was a very poor decision he had there. He had like full health and he had like 80% health and 80% mana. He's like, oh, I'll back, you know?
As soon as I buy an armor, Teemo's mid. Okay. What is this? He's mid now? What the fuck? Oh shit, the plan just to hide behind me this whole game.
Here comes, what is it, Nidalee? What is that? I have to heal this guy right off the bat.
I'm getting cock blocked by anything and everything possible. I love fucking everything.
Well, the thing is, like, they have a minion hack. What happens? They guys the minions because it's a client-based thing, and they're like throwing them in your face and stuff. That's why. Remember, I started saying, why are they always secret servicing me? I thought it was like a patch or something. That was just a hack. Oh, huh.
Like, seriously? Fucking blind. So I can't get the kill. Fuck off.
You need to like reel it in a little bit. You're not having a good time. I'm having a good time hanging out with you, man.
Okay, so he's just gonna shove this way in the hardest spot because there's a ward in that bush apparently. Okay.
My support item is always superior to my enemies. Almost always. Like even if zero.
Want a fucking gang? I'll give you something to gang. Come at me. Come
Yeah.
at me, cunt.
Language.
I'll
Oh,
run
language.
through that tower pit.
Language. I thought you were through that. Dude, double tenacity with speed and range is it's like kind of like stupid. Oh. Oh. Like even the zero stunning me, kind of like laughing at it a little bit. Like everybody timed it for like, okay, oh shit, I should have timed it for him being there. Oh, they're a little off kilter. They're throwing the weird skill shots that go off the side. They got a good bush shrubbery, so I'm gonna pin it on the shrubbery. How's that
That
team
is
up there?
such a
We have so much magic, guys. I'm gonna get Hex Drinker real early.
nice flash. Okay.
Oh shit! I feel I stopped shooting from the hip and actually aim.
Should have took him to Q, jackass.
Sounds like you're having a little bit of fun up there.
That's so funny how you're flashing on me when he literally tried to kill me. Free dragon, I guess.
No.
An 8. Oh, fucking get 8.
Eve was in my lane, like all of a sudden. She's really fast too. I don't know why she got so fast. River walking? Oh, she's using frickin' river walking. That's pretty gay. Alright.
I took water walking, if I can remember. Maybe wrong, I don't know.
Yeah, River Mundo.
Oh, look who's top again, Timo. Oh, how does that feel back there?
It's funny that we could have got free dragon there, and they waited not to do shit. You know, it's like. Alright. Alright, let's go. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Can't escape me, asshole. Where did Tails go, man? Like, holy fuck. Why is he leaving lane?
Oh, what was it? Dude, why is this team is like freaking literally too fast. He doesn't have anything. Oh, he has Swifties? Oh, he has Swifties. I like dogs. Shh, no, you're gonna get yourself banned, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll, I'm gonna mute you. I, mean, I don't know what to do. You're actually giving them morale. I had them defeated, and now you're bringing them back in, dude. Like, I can't play with you next one if you're gonna keep talking. Like, it's a command of Jesus, man. This is a command of God that like stop doing that. Okay, please. So they just like ignore him. Like, just full mute all. Full mute all. I'm gonna do it together. Like, please. Like, you're losing. Like, you're actually losing the battle for me that I won today. That's why I don't want to play like up. Like, that's why I don't want to play solo queues with anybody while I'm doing this. You don't know how to play against these guys. You're like when you complain,
On the
they.
highest.
No, you see, see when you're complaining right now, they think that's awesome. They're watching the stream and they're going, "Ha, we got Santa really upset," and they go, "Oh, we got you cursing." No, yeah, well, you don't have to worry what they do. Like here's how it works, man. I had him defeated today. Okay, I had him defeated, and now you're giving me like a second win. Like, oh, I'm excited to play. Like when you're basically feeding the trolls, man. So you're asking for them to come back and play against you over and over again, man. We should get a 5-man going on. I think that's what we have to do next.
I think that's just not.
You can go on. You can go on your own solo queue career, and I'll do my thing because like you're playing at these improperly.
No, I don't need to be reprimanded for the way I played.
No, you're playing fine. I'm saying like when someone's trying. I'm just saying a general life thing. When someone's harassing you, and you complain that they're harassing you, it's like you're feeding a bully. Instead of it's how it works, man. You can't be complaining that they're harassing you. If they harass you, just you don't answer back. You sit there and just like whatever. And because what happens in the spirit world, there's a lot of stuff going on in the spirit world that you don't see that's happening, and you don't you win the battle by like being like Jesus. When Jesus was accused of like a bunch of stuff, he just got beat up, man. And like the thing is, and he won. He's like Lord of everything forever. These guys, the only way you can like you can help. The only way you can like be defeated by evil is to like hate in the face of hate. You know. Yeah, Santa's a really good guy. He doesn't deserve harassment. And frankly, I don't think I deserve it either. But sparing the cross of Christ, man. Uh, I feel like I'm fighting it. What do I want to do? I want to turn this music on. Alright, A really long time to whittle this blue buff down. It'll probably be up here in a second. I see it up here. I just basically leashed for her. I don't know. Bump, 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 ba-dee, doo, mm. Alright. I think I need some damage in this puppy. I don't have a... Yeah. Oh. Remember? Oh. I'm super proud of Senna, man. Oh, here he goes. Oh. Oh man, you can't do that. That's idolatry. I'm leaving. Force of Nature is a fun one to start out with. Like, no one's defending our tower. Why isn't no one, like, literally no one here? It's like they don't want me to back. Here, Jim, you defend the whole tower yourself. Hey, I want to split. That guy's split pushing. Alright, this will be like. What is it? Hold on. I can't even find. There it is. I need that, and then I need this. There we go. I had a hard time buying because it's like an unorthodox buy. Commando will have like a power spec for a little bit. There's a guy up here. Nice, nice. Way to kick out. There you go. We got this. We got this. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Huh. Well played. Let's go, man. Santa gets blessed, man. Nothing but blessings. Nothing but blessings to Santa. He wants fighting for the cause of good, man. Don't have him get hurt. Let's go. Lord, I am. Praise him. Praise Jesus, man. Praise him. Okay, so, let's go. Like a really nasty fight, man. God, we need your help, man. Like, there's nothing we can't win this without it. We can't win anything without you, God. And I praise and glorify you. And you see, Santa has heart, man. He wants to win it. He's not trying to like defy you at all. He's just so mad at the people doing evil that he's like he would fight back in the face of fight, you know. So help him out, man. The guy, this is a natural thing is to hate and love in the face of love, man. And since you love, man, since you love, we love back, man. We're not much. Whoa, man. It's about last one right now. I feel the spirit like here, man. It's a battle, dude. I feel the battle, man. I'm press praising Jesus, man. For God, have us not fall. Have us do what's right. Oh! Have no fight against evil, man. Have this win. Have Santa win. Have us win. Have you win. You've won already on the cross. We don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to lose. We can fight. And if we hate because people are being mean to you and they're being mean in general, well, I mean, what are we gonna do, man? Like, it's not that bad. I mean, like, I'm not saying what's bad, what's wrong, but like, it's natural to hate. It's brother. He cares about me. He cares about you. It's a fight for you. Remember, we wouldn't die on the cross. It's because like the kingdom fought for you. And that's one of the things you said, man. And I'm glad we did die on the cross. I'm glad you did it. Like you're the way, man. You stick with you, man. Stick with you. Thanks for redemption. Thanks for forgiveness, man. This is Santa messing about because the God's on the side, man. Good. Yeah. Got him. Hit that hut, man. Yeah. That was Santa's ass kicking them with prayer power. May Santa go to heaven and be good and have a long life on earth, man. Yeah. 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 having to rest. There's ways of explaining that like I can't explain why that was major. And we only won that because we had God on our side. Like it was really hard because like Santa wants to like stick up for me, right? But then he starts taking back because he's like, don't mess with my friend. It's kind of like gang warfare. You can't do that. You have to be like God warfare and just love back in the face of hate.
And she will bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. So all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated, God with us.
So what happens is people of this world, they're very tribal. They think it's this group versus this group, and we gotta put that group down. It's a very tribal thing, you know. And then all they do is like, I don't want that guy. I don't want that guy. I want that guy to be bad, be taken down. And you see them. They come to my stream and they're accusing me of being mean because I say God said for the whole time that sexual immorality is a sin. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna tell people lies. I'm not going out like Muslims and killing them. I mean, like the Iranians do. I mean, they do. Like, look, not all Muslims are bad. It's just like a thing. Not all Muslims are bad, but there are Iranian Muslims that do that. Christians really are not called to do that. The book of Christianity says to love people no matter what. You tell people, hey, that's wrong. You don't go out and kill people. You know, you don't do that. That's not how it's done. But like you know, other people do want to like take out, and like I don't know why they side with those guys and hate us, but like it's just something people do. It's people think there's battle lines. They think I gotta hate Jim because he stands for love. You know, he stands for a type of love I don't like, so I'm gonna hate him. Um, type of love of Christian love is to be honorable, to be loving, and to help everybody you can around you. Like the Salvation Army is like demonized by these people who say don't talk back about us. It's like whatever. Like it's like everybody's tribalism. Like unless you disconnect yourself, unless you disconnect yourself from like what you see and feel. Like if you're very materialistic, if you're very greedy, you'll be tribalistic. The only way to escape tribalism, like, you know, it's my guy versus your guy, and we're going to have a showdown, you know, and the only way to escape tribalism is to love back in the face of hate and get into the spirit of Jesus. Oh, no. Because there's no spirit helping you, if there's no goodness, no love helping you, then tribalism, like, there's no sense in, like, loving your enemy. Because if there's no spirit helping you, well, loving your enemy is just empowering them to beat you up more, right? So I 100% understand where Santa's coming from. If people hate him, you hate him back. Like, why are you being a jerk to me? I'll be a jerk to you. That's how it feels. It's like, because the idea is like if you like eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, right? It's supposed to discourage crime, and it does. It was something in the Bible for a while. In order to discourage murderers, if the murderer's going to run around, you murder the murderer. If there's a thief run around, he steals stuff, he makes them give back 7 times we give. You know. Eye for an eye is a very natural thing. It's like, stop doing that. Stop hurting that person or hurt you, right? That's what tribalism happens, you know. And there's nothing like it's just how the human nature is. You stand up for those who love, man. I always say the best fighters are those who love a lot, you know. Because like when someone's taking out someone you really love, then you're really gonna fight for that guy. You fight tooth and nail to the death. You lose limbs, you know, to protect your family. You know what I'm saying? So like Santa sees these guys losing on purpose against me all the time. Santos loves me. I love Santos. I want the best for Santos. Okay, he loves me. I love him. Right? So he sees these guys like giving me crap. Right? You know, they're harassing me. They're hurting my health with stress and stuff. And they're like, they're hating on me. You know. I'm like, Jim, I can't stand to take these guys hating you. I'm gonna stand up for you, right? So I can see where Santa's coming from. He's just sticking up for me. He's starting to he's relapsing. He's hating back in the face of hate. No, I had to say he got to stop that now. And Santos is a wise person, right? He's reluctant to do it. He's like, no, I want to fight back in the face of fight. And he said no. He took it to prayer, man. It took a long time for Santa to realize he shouldn't type back at people. I trained him. Don't hate back in the face of hate. He stops typing. He stops typing at people, right? He stops that typing. And in that game, he stopped typing and just beat him up because he was prayerful. And after the pentakill, he made a little mistake, right? You notice that? But he corrected himself. I didn't have to correct him there. I praised him for the reason you got that pentakill is because you shut you kept quiet and you're praying. You can pray for curses, dude. You can pray to curse people and they get cursed. They'll walk the earth with some problems and troubles, and sometimes they deserve it. Let's say to be honest, I'd rather walk the earth with some curses, any amount of curses walk on the earth, than miss heaven. Because you don't want to miss heaven, man. That's eternal, man. People be crippled, paraplegic, whatever, praising God, and that's better. It's better off to be that than a person who hates God, Because love is the only way. I wrote an article today. I'm going to read it out loud to you because it shows how important it is to love. Always love. Always, always, always love. And this will resonate with a lot of people who really don't understand how the Spirit works, right? It's oh. All right, so let me all right. So I love Santa. I'm there's more to it than things. So don't give it what's holy to God. So say some people ask why are idols bad? Idols is like a fake God, right? Instead of running the God, instead of running the God of love, you run into you run into like money or power or something. And give me a second. Let me brush my teeth. Let me finish up my food and brush my teeth. I think my food's pretty much finished up. You can go to this. You can go to this page right now if you want to watch it. I'll read it out to you after I prepare. I think my teeth brushed pretty hard. But yeah, Senna did awesome. So what happened? I said you won that victory because you weren't talking, and then he called him a name right there, and he just hit him I won because I wasn't talking. I just talked. He probably just immediately said, "I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, Jesus." And then when you do that, you're in the clear. You can't just go out and commit as many crimes as you want and say, "I'm sorry." I know you'd say, you can't go up to Jesus, "Hey, I know you'll forgive everything, so I'm gonna get away with what I want." Right? You can't do that. But if you mess up, you go, "Oh, my bad." He'll take you back every time, every time. God bless the King. God bless the Jesus. God bless the Holy Spirit. God bless everybody. God bless them all. Thank you for forgiveness. Thank you for ways of love and goodness. All right. Rinse them out, and wash my hands off, and get ready for the rest of the night, evening. I think I'm gonna sleep probably soon. I want to finish off with this article, and finish understanding why it was a spiritual event in a couple of different ways. Clean myself up a little bit. Get my countenance a little bit nice. I'll be back. Okay. Okay. So here, let me explain something. So that was a very spiritual thing for numbers different reasons.
Jim,
Hey Loki, what's up, man? We're
bro,
close.
listen, we gotta play a game together, dude. We got to, bro. It'd be so fun, bro.
No, I can't right now. I'm closing out my stream. I'm going to go to bed as I preach. I'm actually preaching on stream. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, we'll play tomorrow or later on in the morning or something. Okay, I'll be around all day tomorrow.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good, bro.
God bless, man. That's Loki. He's kind of cool. Um, so uh, I don't know. There was a reason why it's spiritual. I explained it a lot. Basically, Santa's kind of almost relapsed and like. Okay, I'll summarize basically why it's spiritual. There's a lot of things going on in this one. Uh, um, the reason why it's spiritual, a lot of things I don't want to discuss. But mainly, if you notice what happened was Thanos, because he has heart, wanted to defend me. And he thinks by defending me, he has to shut down these people trash talking. Because Thanos is good at trash talking. I mean, like, he's like kind of like a little bit gangster. I mean, like, you know, that's how it is. Like, a lot of people growing up like that, a little bit gangster. He can murder you with words really hard. He's a good trash talker, Thanos. And the best trash talkers are not the ones that just go out and start crap. The ones that finish it, you know, end it. They say something, you counter it, like, ooh, you know, like it's just over, right? Normally, but these guys are coming at us are relentless haters. They're gonna hate no matter what. They're gonna say nonsense stuff, right? And then they're just gonna like start like making fun of him for not even being able to talk right, you know. So like it'll degenerate into like you know, Santos is just like telling me they're stupid, right? Because like they're making no sense, right? And they're gonna be like, oh, you call me stupid, you're stupid, you know? It's all hate, you know? Hate leads to hate, hate eventually leads to harm, right? Santos wasn't very happy with him. He's like, oh, I'll beat him up in real life or something. He wasn't saying that, but he's like, I want to take him out, you know? It's like because like that's what you do with hate. That's why there's so much gang shootings and stuff. One gang starts talking trash, even if it wasn't like anything, and then the other one starts talking, and then it escalates. You know, Hatfield versus the McCoys. Hate always escalates to hate. You harm someone, then everybody wants to defend. Like it's a righteous thing to want to defend someone, right? So like, yeah, they're constantly harassing. These guys are constantly harassing. They're losing on purpose people. They're constantly harassing it, right? So like, you want to just like defend your ally, you know? They're bringing a fight to us, and you think, well, then we're in the right because we can just fight back against it, right? And to some degree, that's understandable. I understand where Santa's is coming from. I feel I often feel like why are you trying to take on like trying to hurt my friends or like why are you trying to do this? And then I want to defend my friends and I want the temptation to hate is definitely there because you're just it's like it feels like a righteous hatred. Like you know like if you're gonna come at me I'll shut you down. You know. A lot of people operate like that. When you don't have the spirit, like if you don't have God on your side, even when you have God on your side, you sometimes feel like you have to do that. But when you have God on your side, you know you don't have to fight your battles like that. You can't. If you fight hate with hate, you're going to lose. Like Martin Luther King has a famous saying. He says, "You cannot. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." You know. So we have to love. We have to love in the face of hate all the time. As these guys come on my stream relentlessly, hate, hate, hate. I have to keep relentlessly saying love. So when Santos. And now what I was complaining about on the stream a little bit was that like, I I won the war. Like my personal battles win the war. I can play against these guys solo queue, draft queue, normal queue, and flex queue. It doesn't matter what I pick. I just pick them randomly, you know, bounce from one to the other, you know, or like I strategically pick what basically when their biases are. It's just basically playing paper rock or scissors. What happens is they lose their queue dodges, and then they start whittling down their accounts, and bingo bango. I can play games where there's like less than like 9 people in the game trying to lose on purpose. And as you get less and less people, my own personal influence to win the game becomes enough to be able to push it over the top. And then lose on purpose people get really really upset because they're trying their best to beat me. You know, everything in their being is to harass some random old man in life. I don't get that. It doesn't make sense. But that's the core of their being is everything they have, every ounce they're dedicated is to harass this guy who's just preaching that like loves the way, man, you know? So like I said, I can understand where it sounds like that's not nice. Leave Jim alone, you know? Why don't you just leave Jim alone? And I'm like, I can understand it. So he wants to hate back in the face of hate. Like, Sandy can't do that. Can't do that. And it's hard for me to tell him that because I feel the temptation myself to hate back in the face of hate. And I understand where Santa's coming from. Like, I understand where he's coming from. Like, you know, but I'm teaching him. I'm teaching about the ways of God, right? Teaching about, like, if someone hates you, you have to just absorb it, you know? And you don't hate back. Because, like, when you have to quench that hate in you and then love, right? So he's praying to win. He's praying to do good. You can pray for the downfall of your enemies. You're supposed to be doing that, right? And then you pray that they find Jesus too, you know, and then they're no longer your enemy, and then you don't have the downfall, you know. So, and also you're supposed to be praying to enemies to be blessed. So like when you call for a downfall, you're like really calling for the cut down in one way so they can be lifted up in another. You know how it goes, man. You're supposed to be blessing everybody, even bad guys be a blessing. Cause like think about it, man. Like okay, so you're gonna be like a heavenly angel type of person. You have wings. You're gonna maybe like have like awesome you'd be like I always say, you could be a bear. You could be a bear dragon. You're gonna be living in paradise with like really cool food and chilling out and people loving you and you know. So like it's just a great place. So like when you think back to like the fallen world, you're like, well, these guys are going to hell anyway. Like, won't they have like a little bit of time? They remember where when God was helping them out a little bit, they had a good time. So like that's why you call the blessed people, man. Even they're going to hell, man. Like maybe they before they go to hell, like they realize that love the way, and they had a glimpse of what they should have done before they go there, right? You know. But better to pray for enemy. They just not even make it to hell. You know, they find Jesus before it's too late, and then they stick up. They end up sticking for your friends and being good and loving, and and helping other people up. You know. So anyway, like you're supposed to pray. You're supposed to be praying for enemies to do well. But I mean, you can also. So it's like this. It's not terrible to pray the downfall. You never want to be vengeance. You never want to inflict a vengeful thing. You never want to go do revenge on someone because a mortal man's either going to do too much revenge or too little. And and you want we always say we want to teach someone a lesson. You can't teach someone a lesson. Only God can teach them a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So like Santa wanted to defend me. Santa wants to defend me, and I'm all about that. I'm all about Santa defending me. Santa did a great job, and it sticks up for me. I love him. He loves me. I want nothing but Santa to do well in life. I want Santa to do well in eternity, right? And that's what I want, and I don't mean anything less. I want Evan to do well. I want Mike Moore to do well. Like when I cursed Evan, that one with "F you, Evan," whatever before when he played that racial song, he tricked me to playing a racial song. I wasn't mad. I wasn't wanting to curse Evan like eternally or curse him on earth or even curse him. I was just mad. I was cursing whatever he did, whatever possessed him to send a racist song on the stream. I don't like racism, so I flip out at anybody that's racist. Trying to trick me into playing a racist song. I flip out on you. I'm not cursing you eternally. I'm not cursing you even as a friend. I'm not cursing a person. I wouldn't curse my enemy. I was cursing the idea that they would do such a thing. And maybe he would stop doing that. I love Evan. There's not super love Evan. I love Evan. I love Mike. I love Ludix. I love all the people that hang out with me. I love that new Fiddlesticks guy. Like I love a lot of people. I have people at the gym I love. And people who go to Burger King I love. You know, just everywhere I go, I try and love people. You know, I want to lift people's like spirits up for just a little bit wherever they're at because they made a lot of people get down and out. You know, I'll play a song about people being down and out and like and the difference between the road and as it goes on. But I don't know, like I said, like we're trying to reel back in, trying to finish up where I'm. That's Santa right there.
Not gonna quit, Jim.
See, that's how much he matters to me, man.
This guy's not gonna quit.
I have him on I have Santa's on my playlist, dude. So, look how many times I have Santa's on my playlist, a bazillion times. So, hey, like, he's trying to defend me. He loves me, so he defends me. It ends up being tribal, though. When you hate back in the face hate, it just feels good because that's what tribal man, it's the sinful man wants to do, right? It's like, that's what sinful man wants to do. But we're supposed to love, in the face of hate, right? So, in which case, there's no guarantee loving someone is gonna like have them love you back. You know, that's why we have free will. We have free will, right? And when God can't force us to love Him, you know, we have to make that choice ourselves. And we're getting to like the article, but like I was so stoked. I mean, like it's very subtle, just exactly how big a victory it was. That was won here. Okay, and like what happens is when you win a victory, you can't praise yourself. You have to praise God. You know, you have to praise God. So when Santa got the pentakill, I was praising God right there for giving because it was Santa. It was God giving a pentakill. He didn't say anything. Like after I said don't say anything, yeah, sure. Santos was mad. You want to hear it, and I understand why he's mad. Like he's mad. He's sticking up for me, and I'm telling him what to do, right? And he's like, "Don't tell me what to do. I'm sticking up for you. Like I'm already fighting for you. And tell me what to do." It's basically like the fight when Romeo broke up a fight between Tybalt and Mercutio, right? Tybalt just freaking stabbed Mercutio when Romeo was breaking up the fight. Don't fight. And he, I got you. You know, I killed you. Because he didn't be a dick, right? You know, and it's like when you stand in front of like people trying to fight for you, like what? I'm trying to fight for you. Then they get so mad, right? Like I'm trying to fight for you. You won't let me even fight for you. But he's understood that I was fighting for him. Santa's understood I was fighting. I didn't want to do that. I like, dude. If God wasn't real, I'd be like, yeah, Santa's mess him up, trash talk him. Let's take him downtown, you know. And so like, but like I have God on my side, right? And Santa understands the situation by which we were operating in, and like that he had to stop trash talking. And when he stopped trash talking, he got the pentakill. He got the pentakill right as soon as he does trash talking. And I said, "Good job, Santos, for stop trash talking." And right when I typed it, he typed in. He was like trash talked again, you know. And then he understood. I got that because I stopped trash talking, and I trash talked, and I almost know for certain that that Santos asked God for forgiveness for calling that guy whatever dog or whatever, because like the other guy was calling him dog, so he's just firing back with what he had. You know, that's one of the insults. Someone calls you something, and then you beat him up, and then boom, you call him that. Like that's just a standard trash talk. And then Santos like, oh man, I messed up again, right? But he didn't mess up too bad because he stopped trash talking. So he mostly did really awesome. He did actually super awesome. And then when you ask for forgiveness, you're pristine awesome. You're perfect awesome. There's no awesome more awesome than it could happen right there. So I knew we were onto a victory. I was a little questionable because like when I followed, I'm like, oh he did it, then he fell, but like you know we can fall 1,000 times and used to get back up. We can fall 10,000. We can fall 1,000,000 times. As long as we want to get back up, keep wanting to love, then we're good. And he did. He stopped talking. He stopped hating back and hate, and it's tough. It's tough to stop hating in the face of hate because blah 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 blah. They're just relentless. Like, won't you just shut up? You know, the body, your internal thing. You want to be like Will Smith and punch the guy or whatever, or that like hot to punch the guy back. But like anger. You just stop it. You know, like David was cursed a lot like that. There's a guy called S.H.E.E.P. David was like when he slept with some other guy's wife. And he had to get an exile because God was cursing him because he sinned really hard. There's a guy cursing David cursing David, and David just endured it. And the man's like, "Why are you letting that guy curse you?" And he's like, "Dude, like, I screwed up, man." He's like, "I screwed up, and if he wants to curse me, whatever, you know." Santa did not screw up. Santa was relapsing a little bit, but it was out of honor and defense for me. He liked me, so he's honor and defense out of me, and then he even honored me even more by not chatting, right? So even though we had loser and purpose people on me, Santa just straight 1v9'd, and that was a God-empowered 1v9 that you just saw there, okay? And he wouldn't have been able to do that if he was kept trash talking. And I'm not saying that because you lose the APM, he wouldn't be able to type because he's typing, wouldn't be able to use ability because like you lose God's favor. And it's because God knows how hard it is to love in the face of hate. He knows how hard the cross is. We don't know how hard the cross is. We don't know that. But he knows we're trying to do his way. And there's so many people not trying to do God's way that if you do start doing God's way, he's going to give you a lot of blessings. If you in the darkest times, the light shines brighter, right? So like you see in the Bible, you remember Jezebel and Ahab, they stole the guy's vineyard, and Jezebel is just doing evil stuff to fake gods and killing people, and like either the prophets are concerned they're gonna get killed by them because they're just running an operation where they're killing all of them. And then but what happens at that time? That's the time where they had the challenge between God and that fake god Baal or whatever, and they're like, okay. Elijah was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna like put some wood out, make a pit, put some wood out, and you have like the hundreds of people over there cutting gashes or whatever, calling the fake gods, whatever. I think it's more powerful because you can take more pain or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we'll just do a challenge, and whatever god strikes your pit with a fireball, sets the wood on fire. That's the real god. So the fake worshippers of the idol Baal, okay, they're over there like getting the driest wood, they're getting tinder, and it's like oh man, if a spark falls on this thing's gonna go off, and they're like we're setting up for we're helping our God be able to do something. Right there, you think about it, man. God doesn't need your help. God doesn't need my help. God doesn't need anybody. He does it all on his own, But he uses us as vessels sometimes if he chooses to do such a thing, right? Sure. And So while their fake god is getting prepped for all the help he can use by making it nice and fire catchy, Elijah's over there putting like frickin' just straight on like no tinder whatsoever. He's just throwing straight on logs, basically would be railroad ties, and then he pours water over it. And he go, "What up?" And they're like, "Yeah, whatever, nothing's going on. No, none of us burnt yet, you know." Just because your God could do that, was no big deal. And then it says, let's let it begin. And it's like, go ahead, call your God. Who wants to throw a fireball on it first? And they're all like, blah 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 blah, doing their heathen stuff, like burn. And it's Elijah's there like, whatever, dude. Look at these fools. And he's like, hey, maybe your God's going to the bathroom or something. Maybe your God like went on a journey or he's out to eat. He might have some problems. And they're like, and then they start crying out louder. Oh no, you calling the fit going, and hey, maybe he's maybe he doesn't have the power, maybe he doesn't do this, and they start gashing themselves because the fake gods back then, they think it would be like, oh, you have to like soul sacrifice or like sacrifice your kids or stab yourself, and your pain will summon the fake god or whatever. It's a bunch of BS, right? But then they intimidate, and once you start intimidating people, that becomes real. There's people get intimidated by these fake gods or these people who gashing themselves, and because they're freaking weirdos, right? After there's a bunch of people, like a couple people dead, laying down, everybody's bleeding, crying and suffering and hurting. He's like, oh, I guess you don't have it. Like, oh, and he prayed to God in front of him, and God sent this huge fireball, boom, caught the all the it just like disintegrated all the wet wood and stuff. It was a big huge fire, And then Elijah's like, okay, guards, how about you get all those like jerkwads out of God's territory? And then they just killed them all, right? But at the same time, like the king and Jezebel were still like kind of in charge, and like Elijah, it was going both ways. Elijah just like kind of just dipped the dude out there, and God's like, "Why'd you dip a dude out there? You intimidated. I thought they were gonna kill me." And it's like, "Oh, there's a bunch of people. You'll be fine." So he went back anyway. But anyway, I'm trying to reel it back in where we got into this. I know for some reason it's segueing into idolatry, but it's like but I'm trying to think about why so Elijah stands for Stands for good. I guess there was a reason why I said that. I'll reel it back in. Maybe I'll watch it someday and then figure out where I was at. Um, hey, let me pray. Dear God, where was I in my conversation? Where I was talking about Elijah, calling on God. Maybe it's just the power of God. Maybe just the head power of God, you know. So if you have power of God on your side, oh yeah, you can do bad. Like you can like you can like you can set your you can make it so. Oh, he doesn't need our help. Yeah, okay. So that's where we're at. So God doesn't need our help. You know, Elijah actually just put water on it, right? He put water on the fire. He's like, God doesn't need my help. I don't need to put this. I don't have to like put dry leaves and straw on there. You can just put some freaking wood, big logs, and spread it full of water. He can catch that on fire if he wants. God can do anything, you know. So he doesn't need our help, right? God doesn't need to use me as a vessel to tell you that love's the way, you know. You should be able to know that by yourself by now, dude. Like everybody should know love's the way. I don't know what's wrong with this generation where everybody's hating on everybody. It's not funny to hate. That's what little kids do, and then they grow out of it and they realize, oh, I should be nice to people, you know. But the hate just escalates, and people think like, oh, it's funny to think of the most hateful thing I can think of, and they start saying hate comments like it's a shocking thing and it's funny. It's not. So God doesn't need our help. He doesn't use you. He doesn't use me. Doesn't use Santos, but he used Santos there because Santos was willing to understand the situation. Santos was willing to understand that you can't hate back in the face of hate. And he's like, I want to defend my friend Jim. I want to defend my friend Jim because he has stress, and stress kills. And you can look it up. That's a fact. It's a medical fact. Stress does kill you. And he's like, I don't want these people hurting Jim, freaking wring their neck, you know, et cetera, et cetera. It's standard tribalism. That's how gangs are formed. That's how gangs die. Because there'll be a shootout at the OK Corral later on. The Hatfield versus McCoy. Hate leads to hate. The more you burn with hate, the more your brother burns with it, and then it spreads. You know, it could take out a nation. Just like little things, like your local community can end up hating, and then it becomes a county-wide hate, and then boom, a statewide hate. Boom, civil wars and shit, man. That's what they're trying to push. That's what they're trying to push in the news, trying to say like, oh, the European descendant invaders bad, but so is racism. So they're basically calling, they're basically calling a whole race of people like evil. At the same time, they're saying racism is bad. They're trying to bait people into like race wars. They're just like they caused the race riots. You don't fall for that. Everybody loves everybody. I don't know anybody like, well, I know one person out of 500 like has that, and it's we have talked with them, but like racism is like that makes me mad to even think about racism. People with hate. There's like, I don't know, like most people don't care about that. Most people don't care. So going back to like Santos being used as a vessel, awesome. I knew it had potential. I had faith in it, and like I felt attacks too. They weren't ordinary. That was not an ordinary situation. That's why I'm doing this whole talk afterwards to explain the spirituality behind it. So when Santos was successful and he was able to not hate back in front of the hate, he's not guaranteeing them to love back. But what Santos did, he had the ability to maybe have them not want to hate back for a little bit, And so we're going to go back and explain. There's this thing I wanted to explain why. I'll come back, reel it all back in, and so I said, praise God that Santos understood. Praise God, and that was a huge victory because like I was winning victories all day, and like I didn't want to like, and I don't even want to like do the talk with Santos. It's a hard talk to reel someone out. Like you're holding someone back that's fighting for you, right? You're not fighting the right way. Don't tell me how to fight. But then he's wise. Santos is wise enough to think on his feet. So he was able to like reel it in and go, yeah, Jim's right. I have to love. I have to love, but I can pray the win. And I don't have to type out and like he won. And we give glory to God for that. This whole talk right here is to give glory to God for that victory, and I thank him. I thank him. The Losing Their Purpose people are starting to like really get. Not doubts. They're past doubts. They're starting to feel defeat. The Mordecais are expressed defeat when I teleport out. I can't do anything. They only like sent everybody versus Santos, right? They sent everybody versus Santos, but he was complaining that he couldn't do anything because I teleported up there. He's like, I wasn't supposed to do that. That's part of the plan. Why would bot teleport top? This is so stupid. Like they're complaining. They're complaining about the game being non-standard while they lose on purpose and play the most non-standard game ever. I mean, that's hypocrisy at its finest, and that it shows they're not in the right anymore. 'Cause when you're a hypocrite, you're not in the right. So, but anyway, before that, like I defeated him several times earlier, and the what is it, the customer support's helping out too. So it's some really major customer support. The top tier guys are helping me out. Um, so and what happens is the lose on purpose people are starting to lose their accounts. They're starting to get banned. Their accounts are starting to get banned, and then they have a limited number of Q dodges, and then then suddenly after their accounts are so many of their accounts are banned, they're getting Q dodge. They don't know what to guess. Frustrating what to guess, and they can finally get a couple people, and they're like, well, I guess like 2 or 3 people is better than like a 4 or 5 or 6, and then 2 or 3 can't cut it because they're not coordinated enough. They're too busy trying to win and lose and make it all look good. And they can't sway the game enough, right? And so I won a bunch of games where they were trying to sway but they couldn't because they didn't have enough pull. It's like trying to pull a rope and it's like pulling out your fingers. They're realizing it's coming unbound. They don't want to play this paper rock or scissors. It's wasted their time, and the rope's coming out of their hand and they're like, man, I don't. And then I get beat by Jim. It's just like this is suck. This is suck. This is suck. And they're ready to quit. So when Santos did that, started talking back. I'm like, oh man, I have to really explain this to him. So it was a really tough time, but we reeled it in. God won the battle. That was like a war that was won. That was a major war. It was a battle. If a battle was one of the major battles, that was a major battle. Won at that one, and we're gonna continue on forward. And I'll do, like I said, when I battle by myself, I'm giving them a lot of trouble, and I'm playing winnable games. Um, and so I know they're despairing. They don't want to cause my life trouble that much right now. So that's good. That's great. And then so like when this was like not really all or nothing. It was like one of those things like if Santos breaks down or I don't handle it right, then it could be bad, right? But we won that together. It was a kick butt. It was a good situation. You learn a bit deep lesson not to hate in the face of hate, and God will reward. So let's go to some people ask, why are idols bad? I said the first 2 commandments of the 10 Commandments are not to worship other gods or make idols. First off, we know an idol ain't real, and as such, other gods have no power. Why does God care if we worship or not? Some people accuse God of wanting to be known as special and fall for Satan's trap. Like, oh, worship me. Like, why would you want that? But remember, Satan means accuser. Let's explore why idols are bad and why worshiping God comes down to a thing called logic. This is a logical thing. Let's look at a friendship. The best friendship is one between you and someone you like hanging out with. You don't want to hang out with the guy because you want to play with his Transformers, video games, and drink his wine. You don't hang out with the girl because you want to sleep with her. You hang out with her because you are your friend. Oh. He wants to hang out with a rich kid down the street, play on his computer while with his extra friends. He makes fun of how big it. That's a terrible sentence. I call it kid nerd, but nerd is cooler. So basically, you don't want to pretend like you're a friend with someone just to use their stuff and then make fun of them later, because the friend's more important. And then we say God can grant you anything, you know. But we know since He can grant you anything, uh, his friendship's more important. So He's more important than anything, right? It's like, go past. I mean, anything over friendship, and love is an idolatry, You can like anything you want. Just don't make sure your people are friends at first. I'm falling asleep, guys. I'm passed out. You can check out this article if you want later. Oh my god, I'm super tired. Night.